and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Mansara binti Mustam from entry number A19A1130. Okay, today I want to present about introduction. Malaysia is one of 8 countries that are member of ASEAN. Peninsula Malaysia share a land and maritime border with Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam and Indonesia. At the same time, Malaysia share land and maritime border with Brunei, Indonesia, and maritime border with Philippines and Vietnam. Kuala Lumpur is the national capital and Langur city, while Putrajaya is the seat of the federal government. Malaysia is multi-ethnic and multicultural, which has a significant impact on its politics. About half the population is ethnic Malay, with minority of Chinese, India, and another ethnic. The country's official language in Malaysia, a standard form of the Malay language, while English is second language, while recognizing Islam as the country's eligible religion. The constitution grants freedom of religion for everyone.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nora binti Zurani. My metric number is A19A0600. I want to present 5 economic activity. Economic activity in Malaysia have 3 debts. Is primary economic activity, secondary economic activity, and tertiary economic activity. Primary economic activity is agriculture, fisheries, livestock, forestry, and mining sector. In addition to secondary economy activity are manufacturing and construction activity. Next, tertiary economy activity is sector of service, education, banking, finance, tourism, and so on. In 2020, Movable Control Order MCO were implemented in the country since 18 March 2020 until now to curb the outbreak of COVID-19. Boost the performance of economic activity following the domestic supply and demand factors and the influence of the external sector has led the Malaysian economy record a negative growth for the 3 consecutive quarter for the 2020. The manufacturing sector for the quarter 2020 maintained a positive growth by petroleum, chemical, rubber and plastic products, followed by the electronic and optical products. Malaysia Industry Product Index become constructionary when their major trading partner, which is China and United States, are affected because of the pandemic. In conclusion, several manufacturing sector, which is capital goods and intermediate goods, impressive reduction in the supply chain because many of the countries do lock down in their country. So Malaysia get low sales value because of the pandemic and export.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatona binti Pohan. Today, now I will continue my part in impact of economic growth in Malaysia after COVID-19. Okay, first of all, increasing in this flu can cause economic growth in Malaysia decrease because a lot of work needs to stop for a while to ensure the pandemic will decrease as before. Okay, beside that, over 5 million in the world has infected by this flu, so that not only people are suffering in this from this pandemic, but the economy in every country, including Malaysia, need a mercy. Okay, this pandemic caused the economic growth in Malaysia was decreased. It is because of the movement control or the MCO. Okay, Malaysia need to start with MCO to ensure the flu does not spread at Malaysia. Okay, during this MCO, every manufacturing or jobs in Malaysia needs to stop for a while. Okay, it's causing a surf economy impact on the global, especially in supply chain, stock market, and also unemployment. Okay, last but not least, pandemic has destroyed the world's economy and employment. Manufacturing, especially airline firms and also industry in media, and they need to stop for a while, and this will cause Malaysia economy was decreased. Lastly, overall, the effect of COVID-19 have been devastating effect on the economy of Malaysia, with an amount of damage to the country and then global, but the economy will eventually recover with Malaysia economic growth in the future, and we also hope this flu will end or decrease, not as before. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adila binti Muhammad Nazir. My metric number is A19A1108. I want to talk about impact of COVID-19 to inflation rate of to Malaysia. This COVID-19 virus has greatly impacted inflation rate in the country. Inflation is likely to make a comeback in 2021 after a deflationary trend this year as the COVID-19 pandemic suppressed demand for goods and service. Economic survey by Bloomberg are projecting a decline of 1.5% in November in the Consumer Price Index (CPI), which measured in the inflation rate tracking last month, reduction by a similar rate. For the period from January to October, the CPI decreased by 1%. The Department of Statistics Malaysia is set to release the inflation data by November next Wednesday. A more subdued inflation pattern is expected in 2021, likely around the 1.5% to 2.7% range, which the COVID-19 pandemic and the ensuing unprecedented containment measures have brought about significant change to the way the economy operates. Beyond the near-term impact, there are also changes that would lead to structural implication on inflation dynamic in the longer term. As we transition into a new normal, however, there remains a significant amount of uncertainty surrounding the future assessment of inflation and growth trajectories, a common sentiment across countries. Therefore, the situation is of great concern to the country's unstable economy at the time at this COVID-19. Hopefully, this COVID-19 will end soon so that Malaysia's inflation rate will recover as usual. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurhana binti Hassan Basri. My number metric A980739. Impact of COVID-19 to the unemployment in Malaysia. Impact to employees in the tourist sector. We have two. First, hotel, and second is flight. Impact in hotel. This year also made many hotels in Malaysia all victim to COVID-19 and had to close forever. Among the hotel that's were the victim was the Tower Regency Hotel in Ipoh, the GCT Club Hotel in Kuala Lumpur, the Empire Hotel in Melaka, and many more. The closure of this hotel has resulted in hard job loss. Back to flight. Malaysia-based airlines such as Air Asia Group Berhad, Air Asia X Berhad, Belindo Air Sendirian Berhad, and many more also lead of thousands of workers as their fleet remained on the run due to the outbreak. The Malaysian Society Economy Research Centre (CHC) of the Malaysia Chamber of Commerce and Industry (SERC) impact the unemployment rate to reach 4.8% this year and 4.5% in 2021.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nizam Azizi bin Nazran. My metric number is A19A0362K. I want to talk about the impact of COVID-19 to the economic activity. Most people from various industries such as agriculture, construction, tourism sector and service lost their job. In terms of agriculture sector, farmers lose during movement control order (MCO) because the agriculture produce cannot be sold in any shop or wholesaler. In terms of tourism sector, the government suffer a lot of losses because many tourism sector did not receive response and some business had to close because they could not afford their cost. However, the sector that have a positive impact since the outbreak of COVID is online shopping portal such as Lazada, Shopee and others, and also the food delivery sector such as Foodpanda, GrabFood and others. So, it also caused the future of the country's digital economy to improve. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Atika Ahmad. My metric number is A19A1091. Okay, I will continue the presentation of my group. That is, I will present about the economic policies implementation due to COVID-19. Okay, here we have two policy, that is fiscal policy and monetary policy. First, I will explain about the fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is the use of government spending and tax policy to influence the economic conditions. The application of this fiscal strategy aims to sustain and control country's economy during periods of inflation or economic recession. S&P Global Ratings maintain Malaysia's rating at A- with a revision of the outlook from stable to negative. This fiscal policy implementation measure is supported by the optimistic S&P report projecting Malaysia's gross domestic product (GDP) growth at 7.5% for 2021. The government also believes a proactive response to the crisis is appropriate. Okay, so the initiative taken is, for example, is Prihatin, Vacation Sangat Ekonomi Prihatin Rakyat. This is would aim at the protecting life, supporting business, and generate job as well as stimulate the economy. Okay, next we go to the monetary policy. Okay, monetary policy is a policy that implemented by Bank Negara Malaysia by increase money supply and total spending in the country. It is developed to reduce unemployment, manage inflation, and solve other economic crises.
Conduct online and e-commerce to control the movement during the COVID-19. The country economy cannot collapse as it will take a long time to recover. The government collect tax but depend on the business situation during the COVID-19.